And we're live on a Sunday. Fun day, fun day. I am your hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I'm your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, and messenger of God. And the crowd goes wild. What do you have for them today? Well, just some bullshit from yesterday, I suppose. Obviously, it's too early to be starting no church. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody that wakes up and puts church on first thing in the morning. They want to be in the spirit of Christ. How about try walking in the spirit and you don't have to turn it on? What's up, everyone? In order to keep up with me, let's see, I posted something last night right before I went to sleep. And I kind of was going to elaborate on that, but really what got me on here was Wolfman Sagittarius reading. Not just his, I was reading the captions of other readings. But I think it's fair enough to say that you have left your ability to access my frequency. And this is what happens. I go through lots of tarot readers. They'll be there for a minute. They're catching my energy. They're reporting on my energy. You're not really special. You're just used as, your message is just used as confirmation to my messages. That's all that is. You personally don't have any power. And once I leave, whether you caught it or not, whenever it leaves, you're just stuck with the same low vibrational messages you were leaving before. You don't actually come to a higher level. You just tapped into a higher level, but you're not on a higher timeline. So what I'm saying about that is his Sagittarius video was nothing but negative. That doesn't resonate with me. None of that makes any sense. Like, I'm not on that level. I don't feel that way. That has nothing to do with me. The reason I'm pointing this out is you're on a lower vibration. You didn't vibrate out. So now, you know what I mean? What this means is they'll bring me someone else that's on a higher vibration. That's actually relaying positive messages. That's the difference. Is I get into it when I'm either in the dark or in the light. And usually, no, the tarot readers are just confirming the darkness that I'm, speaking on. But ultimately, that's it. They have no knowledge of whose message. Unless you listen to Infinity, she's a big fat lie. You can listen to the last 5 videos that she's loaded within the last 24 hours and know that she is literally watching my page and manipulating her cards. There's not another special divine feminine out there doing any of that work. And that's what I mean about you guys, your methadone clinic pages. You sit there and tell people lies to make them feel good about their life. You tell them that they're good. You tell them that they're making all the right strides. You tell them that they have powers. You tell them all these things and they believe it. They want to believe that this is their story, so they take it. But going back to it, no, she's a lie, bro. I would give up my firstborn child right now if you could prove to me out of your 200 and fucking whatever it is, 50,000 followers that you can find a divine feminine that actually resonates with that does all that work, that is on a higher timeline, that does have soul connections, that is changing the collective fucking energy. And that goes back to Draco too. Draco does those fucking readings all the time. Just juicing the collective, telling them that they're powerful and they're good by God and nobody can touch them and this and that. Bro, you're not walking in the covering of Christ, so you're not good. You're far from good. You know what I mean? When you're walking in it, then you have no fears of whatever's outside of you. But until then, you're walking in the shadows, bro. And anything can get you and your own shadows. They're going to feed off of your shadows. You're not safe. You know what I mean? You're not fucking above the situation. As far as magical practitioners, those are, again, people that are digging in the dark. You will not listen to every tarot reader tell you that you're under a magical attack. These are people that dabble in the dark and try to bring it into reality and project it onto you. Have you ever heard one of these bitches say that they're under attack? That they're in a third party? That they're fucking making timeline shifts? No. They make this projection of, Sagittarius, the collective, divine feminines. They just manipulate. So going back to his reading, that's not what those cards said, motherfucker. But you manipulated it into trying to make my life sound negative. And same with every other Sagittarius. Trying to make it sound like a breakup was a bad thing. And that we need to heal over it. Bro, what are you talking about? I'm not crying. I'm not upset. I'm not sore. I'm not sour. That's you manipulating the cards. What did you pull last night? You said you had the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords, and some other shit. And you just made up this whole story based on your understanding of the cards, but not, you were just looking at the cards, making a story. You were not tapped into anybody's energy. And maybe there's a bunch of, weak ass, maybe my daughter, I could check with her, she's part of the collective. When you pull those readings, it's either she's on a high level with me or she's part of the collective, and that's where I can keep an eye out on this. You know what I mean? But in the sense of, no, you're lying, bro. You're lying. And that goes back to Frankie talking about, your enemies. I don't have any enemies, bro. You're a fabrication of your own mind. I don't care about you. Like, I don't care what you're doing in your life. You're spending a lot of time caring what I'm doing in my life, trying to, consider yourself a rivalry. Bro, you're not even existent. You have no name in space. You go by the name on your birth certificate and nothing more. If we don't know your parents, then you don't exist. Truthfully, you have not created a name in space. So, you're just an unawoken, being. So I just wanted to point that out as like, what happened? I shifted and you didn't. And this happens a whole lot. Meaning I come into your energy to show you what the dark goddess is and what the truth is. I teach everyone what tarot is. That's why I read it out of the book. I teach them every card so they can memorize them and have the right understanding of what these cards mean, instead of listening to you guys when you pull out the Chariot and say, oh, you may be taking a trip, this means world travel. That's not what that means, bastards. The Chariot is a balance of your divine masculine and your divine feminine within, moving in unison between the dark and the light. That's what that Chariot means. It means, you know what I mean? Think of a chariot. You think of a wagon and you put two horses on it. That's what that means. How does that mean world travel? You're going to get these horses to travel you around the world? Fuck are you, a Ferrari? Quit playing around. You know what I mean? And that's just it. It's like you guys totally manipulate these cards into your negative perceptions. Again, Wolfman, you're wrong, bro. I'm fine. I'm so fine. Have you seen my pictures? I'm fucking fine. In the sense of, you're on some low vibrational shit. You're not talking to the high vibrational beings anymore. You're back in the low vibrational beings. Why was I in there? Because I was in the dark. I was going through trials and tribulations, and that's what you report, is the trials and tribulations. They can't see anything past collective. And the truth is they can't see anything past their own energy. They can't. Their energy is their field. Meaning, and that's what he was talking about, all my Sagittarius exes. How many exes do you have, bro? What is your body count? How many bodies have you gone through and still can't find no body? I know I'm attacking you. I hope it hurts. Because the truth is how many girls are you going to plug until someone plugs you? No, that's not how it works. It's codependency in the fullest. But that's why he does these love readings, is to see where everybody's at. You know what I mean? So he can find it. And that's why he was praising Libras. I know what you were doing last week. You were trying to put them aside and say that they were untouchable. You don't know my Libras. I'll touch them all over the place. You know what I mean? In the sense of, and then you go back to it. It's like, okay, that could have been correct for Marshall, but it sure the fuck isn't correct for us. And that's the difference in these fucking readings. You know what I mean? If you're in a high vibration, then you're going to catch high vibrations. If you're in a low vibration, then you're going to be catching low vibrations. That's why we do this type of work, is to, magnetize what we want into our lives. Meaning it's not what you want. It's what you need to get to the next level. And that's why you guys are stagnant. You're not taking that next fucking journey. You're not facing this challenge in front of you. You're dancing around it. You're going around it. You're pretending it's not even there. You know what I mean? Only so you can run from it, take it out on somebody else, and, for it to come back up in a couple of weeks. It'll always resurface. Everything that you're running from is running to you. It's running to you. You can't run from something that's yours. It's yours. This is your challenge. This is your time. This is your fucking adversity. This is your tribulations. You know what I mean? You must overcome this area of life, only to go into another, difficult, challenging phase to overcome that. It's called progression, evolution. You're not evolving, humans. You're not evolving. You've stopped your freaking learning at what? High school? Some of you went to college but don't use any of that. You've stopped expanding the possibilities within your mind. You're limited to what you see in front of you. And that's it. It's like, ew. And, all that negative shit, that's somebody else. So don't think that that's mine. I'm groovy. I tell you what my energy is. I tell you when I'm hurting. When am I hurting? On a Saturday? That's about it. You're not going to catch me hurting any other day of the week. And why am I hurting on a Saturday? Because I did some real hard work on a Friday. I had to let go of some shit that hurt me on a Saturday. Otherwise, no. Nobody dumped me. Nobody did shit to me. I am the creator of my reality. And I choose, and that's what Russ said, is, the glorification of self-destruction. That's why people love my show, is they love watching me destroy things and rebuild them. You're just trying to build, you know what I mean? I'm seeing Mount Rushmore. You're trying to build your face in stone. But it don't matter, it's just dirt. It's just dirt. Dirt farmer. That's a good one, I love that. Fucking watering the dirt, waiting for something to grow. So, anyways, I just want to point that out. Now, my post last night is, if I'm being fully transparent, I really would like to just spend all of 25 not fucking with the opposite sex. Is that none of you are... We got cut off. What I was saying is, I don't want to waste time trying to get people on and take people to their next level when they're not taking themselves. It's, dragging a dead horse and kicking and yelling at it to move. It's Atreyu. Dude. It's like, I'm not, if you want to die in the sadness of life and just want to, sink to the bottom of the pits of hell, then, go right ahead. I'm not going to sit there and keep sending out, emissaries to pick your ass up out of it. Just drown and die. I'll catch you in the next life. That's how I feel about the situation. All I'm supposed to do is take myself to the next level, which I do weekly. And so taking myself to the next level is, the next level is, bye, Felicia. That's how I feel about it. Like, I'm kind of done with all of this. In the sense of, I can't raise you. Only you can raise yourself. Together we rise, is what Lewis says, but nobody's rising to the occasion. You're falling to your own fucking desires and wants. That was the card yesterday, is, wanting, temporary happiness for now, not thinking about what that's going to cause in your future. You know what I mean? Oh, this will make me feel good now, but what are the consequences? Yeah, what were the consequences, Bobby? Did it feel good now? How do you feel now? I feel like $1 million fucking dollars. And that goes back to it. I don't have no shame, no regrets, no nothing, dude. I'm not in that low-ass fucking vibration of bullshit that you guys are projecting onto other people. Right? And as far as, romantic interests, I'm not romantically interested in anybody. I'm just not. And your interest in me is limited to romance. That's it. You just want to fuck or get ahead. That's it. That's all. God bless. We don't resonate. Dude, none of you are looking for a wife and children. None of you have actually considered the fact of helping me raise teenagers and starting a church. Stay away from me, bro. You and your fucking, your self-centered fucking wants and needs. Oh, she could make me happy. Bitch, could you make me happy? Like, could you? Could you do anything? Could you make my children happy? Could you make our lives better? Or we're just supposed to make your life better? No. We make everyone's life better, but we're not letting anyone in that doesn't, add to ours. You know what I mean? That's just the real truth. And so, and that's what I said, is investing in these bunk-ass twin flames. The idea. I was investing in an idea. Good morning, Morgan. Big ass crow. You're investing in a possibility that's not even possible, bro. I mean, all possibilities are possible, but how much energy and effort are you going to put into it? That's Lewis Hamilton trying to catch a fucking world championship. How many games are you going to play? How many games are you going to play? How many times are you going to go around in circles with this person? You know what I mean? How much energy and, and forgiveness and all this shit are you going to go through for this fucking person to hope, in hopes that one day you might be they might be a real boy or a real girl and you might have a real relationship. Bro, if it's not real, it's not real. It's not real. You know what I mean? She said that in one of her videos yesterday. I heard it. Magnetize yourself. Somebody's saying it's too soon to be in love. Who the fuck said you have control? How fast what's the time limit on love? How long am I supposed to be around you before I tell you that I love you? How long am I supposed to hold this in? You know what I mean? That's bullshit. Again, that's Matrix. You were told that you're not in love. You were told that you can't be in love right now. You were told this isn't. I'm telling you right now, you're full of shit. And that's just how it is. Love at first sight. It's not lust at first sight. It's love. I fucking love you, dude. I have no idea why, but I love you. And that's what you guys don't get. Every time I come and tell you I love you, you think I lust you or I like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I love you. You're like children. I love you. I don't like you. I don't like the things you do. I don't like the things you say. I don't like how you treat other people. But I love you. Why do I love you? Because I love your soul, not your flesh, not your skin, not the stuff you have. I love where you came from, the actual true essence of your being that you are not being. But I know it lives within you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be breathing in front of me. And that's what I'm always hoping, is to catch the real you. You can't. You're too busy trying to be a fake you. Trying to be, you know, your mom's version or, you know, the industry's version or whatever. But you're not being you. You're just being what people want from you. Damn, Denver looks beautiful. Want to see Denver? I just got back. Isn't that beautiful? Fucking beautiful. I love it. What am I doing? I'm trying to make Christmas miracles, bro. I am trying to make Christmas miracles happen. It's one thing about me. I'll do whatever I can. So I stayed out till midnight last night. I got tired, and then I jumped back up at 5 this morning. I'm just trying to make miracles happen. My kids mean a lot. That's one thing I'll hurt somebody for my kids, bro. I really will. And that's God. God will hurt somebody for his kids. But yeah, I'm going to cut this short. I just wanted to say that is like, we don't vibrate anymore, bro. Because you're on some negative ass shit. I'm not in that shit. I'm not in that. Every time one of you go and pull some cards and you pull out this super negative shit, you better know damn well that ain't me. I'm not negative. I have moments of outbursts, but I don't have a negative energy. I don't stay in a negative energy. I don't occupy it. I might walk through it, catch it, and blow it out, but I'm not negative. I'm not heartbroken. I'm not any of that. And when I am, I tell you, because I break my own fucking heart. Nobody breaks my heart. Nobody hurts me. Nobody nothing. I do this to myself every week. The glorification of my self-destruction. In the sense of I'm destroying everything that I was so that I can be everything I'm meant to be. You are trying to be everything that everyone else wants you to be and will not destroy any ideas or fabrications of this fake reality you've created for yourself. You live in this idea that you're this and this and that, and this is how people feel about you. This is what you look like. None of that's true, because you don't have the eyes of God. You're looking through the eyes of other people. You're looking through their egos. You're looking through your own ego, to be honest. You can't even fully see yourself. 1,000,000 pairs of eyes looking hard, but won't realize that they will never see. Good morning, Mr. P! I love him. I mean, really, who needs humans when I got spirits that are actually, you know what I mean? That are not limited to the flesh. They can, you know, speak freely and, you know, be happy and shit. I don't know. I just wanted to tell you that. Tarot readers, change your energy. It has nothing to do with us. And you're going to keep vibrating with low vibrational people just like you. You're going to keep pulling low vibrational shit because that is who you are. You want to be around high vibrational people like me, then you become like me. And then you gravitate to them. That's it. Why do I have no one? Because there's no one like me, bro. There's nobody high vibrational. Occasionally, when I go into lower vibrations, I can find somebody kind of cool, but I can't relate with them for so long because I stay in the light, and you're going to go into your darkness and start crying about your fucking life in about 5-10 minutes. Because you have nothing but emotional damage and mental fucking anguish for your life. I forgive you. I'm here to help you. But in the sense of, no, you must help yourself. I'm here just to guide you. I'm nothing more than a guide. You have to do the hard work. So get to work. And that's it. I just wanted to, clarify that. As far as next year, I don't know. Like I said, I would say take a vow of celibacy, but I'm already beyond celibate. So I think it's some other vow. I think I'm going to take another vow of, I don't want you. Stay away from me. In the sense of, I'm not waiting for you to be perfect. I'm trying to get myself better. And, being around you only brings down my vibration. Every time I get around these people, I have to sync to their vibration and try to lift them, but all they're doing is bringing me down to their bullshit. Let's talk about your fucking family and your fucking materialism. Let's talk about your codependency. Let's not, bro. I do that shit for a profession. Like, you're not paying me to do this shit. And I don't get nothing out of it but listening to, taking on your negative energy that you don't want to face. I didn't need to know about your family, Wolfman. I didn't need to know about your mom and dad and their relationship issues and how that came down, how you ended up being nothing more than a sex doll because of it. I don't need that stuff. That's your problems. But in order for me to get close to you, I got to take on all this shit that's not my problem. And then I got to forget that I ever saw it with compassion. You didn't see what you thought you saw. I saw what the fuck I saw. I saw how his dad treated his mom. I saw that. I saw how he treated his son. All right? And now I'm supposed to act like I didn't see no shit. And like, you're normal. Like everything that comes out of your mouth is true. Bullshit. That's going back to Russ. I saw everything, bro. And you're going to sit here and tell everyone that you're fucking successful and put together and you have a happy fucking family? Bro, I see where you're suffering. I see you crying at night. No, he doesn't really cry outside, but he cries inside. And that's it. He can't even let it out. He can't even let a fucking tear out. Not of happiness, not of sadness. He wasn't allowed to show emotions. Who did that to him? His funky ass mother. Look at her. Emotionless fucking... Ugh, I don't want to get into it. But yeah, that's not me. That's you. That's not me. That's you. Okay? When you start reading these cards and you keep thinking Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, you keep projecting that this is somebody's story, it's your story, liars. You're projecting on them. It's your interpretation of these cards. You're telling them that all this bad stuff is in their life because you read bad stuff in the cards. We read different. I read the same exact tarot cards as you, but I get different messages. And that's it. Live in the same building but got different views. And that's why I teach people how to see the cards in the healing form and not the negativity that you look to. The Devil card, you always assume is obsession. You're like, oh, they're obsessed about you. You're obsessed, bro. Who's obsessing? That's not what the Devil card means. How can you be a seasoned tarot reader and not know the tarot cards and the meanings of them? And then using them as number schemes. That's what he always does. 1 + 3 = 4, and this means this and that. Bro, we're not playing numerology. We're playing tarot. That's not what it is. If you're going to do numerology, then you pull out the die. You pull out a dice. That's how you do numerology. You don't play with the cards like that. You're stupid. Sorry, I'm not. You're not stupid. You're ignorant. You're trying to, mesh your belief systems and trying to make it into something it's not. That's like, whatever. And that goes back to him, doing banishments and shit on, on fucking new moons. Bro, you don't even know what to do on the moon. You don't even know what to do during the day. I don't mean to be ugly, but it's like, you come out here as a fucking know-it-all, and I gotta show everyone that you don't know shit. And that you don't have no power, and that you're negative, and you need healing, and to stay away from you. Where did I learn that? When I get close? I get close with the intentions of getting close, and then I gotta learn that you're dangerous, and not just me, but everybody needs to stay away from you. Until you fix yourself. So fix yourself. Hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna do some work. But, yeah, sorry, not sorry. Stay away from people and their negative, if they're out there telling a negative story about someone else, oh, did you hear about so-and-so? Stay away from them. Because they're going to talk negative about you too. They're negative. It's not a vibe, it's who they are. You see that they're only friendly sometimes, they're only fun sometimes, they're only generous sometimes. The rest of the time, negative. That's going back to this ugly bitch. She don't dress up unless she's insecure. You know what I mean? She don't fucking care about what she looks like unless she wants to look good. You know what I mean? She don't care about herself. She don't care how you feel about her. She don't care. And that's what it means. You're insensitive to the reality of your cause and effect on human beings. You're just sitting there, oh, what about me? What about you? Look at you, bro. Look at what you're doing for attention. Look at how you're fucking lying to people and cheating people and all this shit. Oh, I gotta get going. All these people are trying to catch airplanes. Alright, laters, haters. I mean, in the sense of, just get out of their vibe. You want to have a better vibe, then change your vibe. Get away from people. Get away from things that bring you down, bro. Yeah, you're gonna have nothing, but then you'll find something better to do with yourself. It'll take some time. But, you know what I mean, for reals. Like, if you want to be better, then be better. That's it. I gotta go. I love yous. Laters. Bye.